So now you are this person who's been having a hand, or someone who's giving you a hand financially and here and there, and then now you are getting to this reality whereby you are depending on yourself 100%. The market, you remember, you're already trying to adjust from options. You had just started, and then you're into now MT4, and then you're doing Forex. So 100% of your life, Forex isn't all that to the capacity, or the knowledge isn't to the capacity, so you're not making that much money.
Yes.
Who did you look at?
So with that, I didn't also look back, because I looked at my history, looking at the results. I saw that even if the earnings was low, but it was consistent. At least I could pay for my apartment using the Forex money. I could buy my children food using my Forex money. School fees, they were still paying the fees for the children, but food, apartment, nothing. So from there, I kept on. Now, that's when I began now to associate, because during the time with because the way they could groom me was not really that kind of a public lifestyle. Like, it was always private. So I didn't have many friends.
Living life on the low.
Yes. Always inside, in the fenced home, always there, even the kids. So with that, I started now trying to make friends, new friends. Now this time it happened Forex friends, like Forex traders.
Okay.
So I started when I posted that video on TikTok. I posted another one. The business became sweet, and I was not even worried or bothered by what I was going through. So because I was really getting, I kept on my strategy. I never changed the strategy. Support and resistance. I said, because I saw an opportunity here. Because the other side, one candle expires. If it closes below your entry, you're gone. But this one, there's a chance that even if it comes back, there's a hope to go back. Then the more it rises, that is more money. So from there, I said, this is something good. I shouldn't regret, and I will never step back. So, of course, I talked to my parents, and I told them, you know what, this is real. How do you think I think after a month, I asked them, how do you think I'm surviving? You've never given me any money. He said, you have a salon. He said, you don't know what's happening with the salon. And for sure, the salon was troubling also. So from there, I started with Susie. I posted, I think about a sad video. Someone from Entebbe drove, came to he called me first. Please, I want to see you. I want to meet you. I said, is this a real genuine person? Guy comes, and then he comes to, I directed him. He came up, we met at the salon. I didn't want to bring him home. But we met at the salon. He met me. He was like, yeah, you don't look bad. You seem to be a trusted person. Now, remember my background, I'm a very humble person. So the guy he says, I want you to train me. So I had the only strategy I knew was support and
resistance.
And I was okay. I was very confident with that.
Okay.
He said, yeah, I will teach you. So we started, but I was not charging money. I was offering it free. So the guy goes back, comes back a second time. He said, this time he came with I think a colleague or a brother. Then they came, he said, I'm going to buy a computer, a laptop. I'm coming back. Then he went back. The guy was trying to maybe test. Yeah, maybe to test, or wanted to find out if truly I am real, and that's where my salon also, if that is my real salon. So He went, now the third time he called me. He says, I want to meet you. But that time his land in Mukono had gone to check. He said, I want to meet you. Say, it was a Sunday. Said, it's okay, I'm around, but right now you can't see me. He said, I want to see you today. Said, but I'll be back a bit late. He said, even if it is late, just call me, let me know that I will try.
Okay.
So the guy, it was around 6, the guy came. The guy came and he really surprised me. He asked me, what do you need? You understand? What do you need in order to work very well, safely, without issues? I said, I need a laptop. I didn't tell you how, when we moved to the new apartment, my dad told me they will steal you, they will rob you from there. Don't go there. That place has a low security. Because where we were paying 1.2, two bedrooms. And here I identified the apartment of 600, 2 bedrooms, almost the same standard. They said that me, I'm going there. So he said, no, the security there is not good. Surely his words came to pass. The guys passed behind and took all my computers, all. So by that time, when that brother came, that is now when I didn't have a computer, but I had my Samsung phone. So that is where I was doing everything, my studio, everything. So when he came, he asked me, what do you need? Tell me what you need. Tell me. Maybe even if I told him 10,000, because the guy looked to have money, would have given me. So I told him, need a laptop, and then maybe capital. He asked me how much is that. I told him, we can start with $1,000. And then a laptop, how much? I told him 1 million. I didn't want something. Yes. So the guy asked me, how much is that in total? We counted, the guy had cash. He asked me, do you need it in shillings or in dollars? Man, it was challenging. I'm like, but why are you doing this? He told me I want to work with Okirima. Then I asked him, how much do you want as in returns? He told me, nothing I want to work with Okirima. So it was a bit challenging. I didn't understand the guy. But I got to know that he wanted to partner with me. I don't know in which way. So I said, but man, this is Forex. He told me, don't say anything. Just tell me that you have accepted my request. I told him it's okay. So the guy cashed me $1,400 US. That was a miracle. Like, I was not hoping for it. I did not pray for it. I wasn't in prayer maybe, but that is how my journey started.
So someone out is already asking themselves questions of, but what do some other people pray from? They receive miracles, they receive supernatural providence and all that. And it's what I've been praying for. Yes, I'm trying to learn Forex. And then, but anyway, bro, your time is coming.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so now you have been recharged.
Yes.
Recharged. So now you have the laptop, you already assume it's been bought, and then the capital you are having.
Now, I had a very good strategy when it came to trading. I was very patient. I followed my mentor. Even if I switched to Forex, I followed his advice, Zikak. So after Zikak, I learned also on a guy called Ndama Zela from Cameroon, based in South Africa. So that guy is the one who motivated me the most, because I had given up. There's a point where I'd given up. Like, no, this is gambling. I cannot do this because I'm a preacher of the kingdom. How can I now preach to people about righteousness and yet I'm gambling? So I decided to put down everything, deleted like everything. So, but I sat down, I'm like, but my winning rate, that is back before this guy, my winning rate was good. But then it is maybe me who is not doing it right. Because remember, I've not done any study, nothing I learned, only apart from my support and resistance. That was it all. So here comes time. And I learned on YouTube. I wanted now to know the truth about Forex trading. Now when I landed on Damaze, the title on his video was like, never give up in trading. So the guy gives us his history, how he lost money for 3 good years. He said that never give up, it will pay you back in one single trade. Now I'm like, how? The losses that you made for all the time to be paid in one? So I said no. Watching that guy, the guy started also with IQ options. Now I said, now this is good. I went back. So going back, I started following him. I followed the Zikax's video. Then there was another Kenyan. I had a lot of videos downloaded on my computer before it was taken. So that is now how I gained back confidence to trade again. Now this time around, things changed. Now after meeting Suzy, we started a serious business. So after that gentleman giving me his money, he goes back. The Forex broker I opened with, that time was, I don't know, is it based in Cyprus? I put that 1,000 there, all. I was very happy, trading a big account. But my maximum was 0.05. Now I traded, I could earn $10, $20, $10. Now I didn't know that there are very many videos of Forex on YouTube. So each day, now YouTube now started giving me those notifications of Forex traders, lifestyle.
Because it's what you mostly search about.
Now I happen to fall in the real traders. Guys who make 10,000. Now I landed on a guy who was making, I think that guy is called Daniel. He does Quasimodo. He follows the Quasimodo pattern and he makes a lot of money. So that guy deposits $10, full margin up to like 10,000. Looking at that, so I started like that, and I started making, also developing that idea of many trades.
Okay.
I grew the account up to, I think, like 15,000. From 15,000. I made a withdrawal. That time, those guys, that broker, for them they were accepting the mobile money banking. So I started like that. Then I withdrew the first. It was just I withdrew 500 from that to my bank account, because what they wanted, you withdraw, you follow the method you use for the one you use for deposit. So when I got to know that there's also mobile money banking, I used it. Now, after that, I saw this is a very good business. I tell the gentleman, you know what, we're going to make money. I drove the account up to 27,000. Now, those guys had a promotion of $30. It was a bonus. It's called a no deposit bonus. So that time I did not know about IB, affiliation business. So I happened to see on the back office about partner with us, partnership. No, it was like refer a friend and earn. So I get to know that. After I learned that, I registered. I got the link. I shared with my community members. Some registered, some remained trading with their brokers. Now, the time of a $30 bonus came, and a no deposit bonus. Moreover, they give you $30 and they start from there. So I got the $30. I said, this is a good idea. I can get for my wife also an account, and I could trade it for her. Not knowing that these guys were not allowed their IBs to trade for their clients. If you apply for a bonus, man, what happened to me was bad. And this is what I tell people. Even up to now, it has not yet left me. That it is good. That's why I joined TBS because of this. This experience was the worst experience ever, and this was not my money. I say it like that. I have a partner. The guy has really trusted me, and he has not even got 100 shillings. It was just bad. So
what happened?
I created an account for my wife, verified it, applied for the no deposit bonus. Then I traded. I grew that account to $300. It was $340. So I told my wife, "This is your account. I've done this." She said, "You withdraw for $300." Of course, she wants to prove. She was like, "Do you think these guys can pay you?" They gave you their own money. And again, I said, "It is real." So we attempted to withdraw the money. Withdrawing, the money is not coming. Looking at her office, like her equity is gone, the balance is gone, all is reset to 0. I'm like, is it internet? So I tried to refresh the page. It was giving me the same thing. I feel like speaking out this broker because it's all over. I feel bad. They even reached out to me. They said, we can let us give you back $500. That was not enough. So
damage caused by
they took my wife's money. So I said, let me check my account. Maybe there's a problem. Logging into my account, it was reset to 0, like nothing. 27K all gone. That was bad. I felt sick for 2 months. Very sick.
That was really so it was a
Me,
it was a very big setback.
When I see their logo, one day I was in Serena, I saw them. I felt bad still. So I tell my...
The trauma still lives with you.
Yes, man, that was over 100 million. So this is what I'm telling my friends here. All my students.
So, and basically before that, because that was a very, very big point. People are always afraid and scared of those uncertainties in these markets. So now, how did you cope up with a situation that now, first of all, walking away from the disbelief, you now accept it has gone. Nothing to do. So how did you try? How did you manage that situation? This is an account that you had grown from 1,000 to 27, for example, and this is not your money. It is someone that you really wanted to, at least earn something, and then they know, man, Okirima earn some good money. For us. So now everything is dusted.
I want to tell you, it is just God, I could say, because all these people have never damaged or reached out damage to me. But the guy was very understanding person. You see, transparency is good. Because I always showed him and updated him. Everything was cleared. Everything was cleared. So I started afresh. Now with the little money we earned from the salon, my wife was aware and she really saw that this business has money. And now that time there was no more doubt because I could withdraw and there was mobile money option. So I ran away from these guys and I ran to a Kenyan broker. Now I started doing those ones. That one was very stable. But then sometimes they would delay the withdrawals. Now it was a bit challenging. Like I said, these are all my reasons why I went to TBS. And TBS was introduced to me still by Amos. That is now when I opened my office in Agenda. So Amos calls me and tells me, bro, we have now a local broker. I said, are you sure that yes? Come. So that broker was delaying withdrawals. I remember even one of my friends called also Amos. I know he's watching this video. Amos was, we deposited, I think, $50. We traded it, I don't know, was it 180, 150, something like that. So withdrawing, the money was stuck somewhere. It was the other side on the back office. It was showing that the money was delivered.
So it was hanging.
Yes. So the guy, those guys, the guy, the manager, account manager was good. That guy followed up that money for 2 weeks, but later it was delivered later. So from there, now I got introduced to TBS, and that was the end of it all.
Now, this whole story told up to where we at now.
Yes.
This already shows that you, through the challenge, through the hurdles, through the hassles, you've learned, advanced, and now I think here the point you're at, where you're getting introduced to another broker.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to call you a professional trader.
Yes.
Now, as a professional trader, you're already trading profitably.
Yes.
Okay, maybe let's say if you're trading 100%, at least you're getting 80.
Yes.
Because there's no way, there's no one who will come and tell you in trading you'll always have winning trades, winning trades. So, do you still stick to the other support and resistance? Or, because now I want you to share with someone, what is your best mode of your best strategy that you always use? That every time I use this, at least I'm always assured of at least 80 or 70% win rate.
Yes. No, I had to put down the support and resistance alone now. I put these things together into, now I have price action. I use SMC or the smart money concept. All this for my confirmations, because you cannot rely on one only.
True.
Yeah, you cannot rely on one, but mainly price actions.
Just in case you are still wondering, you're worried, you've already been conned enough or scammed of your hard-earned money, and you're still wondering which broker you're supposed to deposit and trade with, then look no further, because TBS, Tamam Brokerage Services, really got your back. You can always trade with them comfortably and then have a great trading journey. And as well, we are here as well to bring you yet another show with the main man, that is Okirima, to take you through the experiences and the journey of his, as far as trading is concerned. And we told you in this show we will always bring you different people with different experiences, those who might be trading in stocks, trading in bonds, futures, forex, and crypto. Everyone will be catered for as far as this show is concerned, and we are still having this gentleman taking us through the journey, and we are yet to know much more from him. So now, in the early stages, you always are stuck on to support and resistance, and now you're a professional trader. And so now the question is, do you change the mode of trading, or you still stick to the support and resistance now that you're already a proven professional trader at that particular moment by then, or even relating to what you are today?
Well, when I got exposed to Forex trading, now I get to learn of very many methods or strategies. There is supply and demand, support and resistance, and many more. So this is now I got a broad idea, and I discovered that price action was key. Like, it was the best one of all. But now I use price action with the support of smart money concept. So adding them together give me good results.
Okay.
Yes.
So, through the journey, you've really told us enough, but I think it's enough. I know there's some that you like,
yes,
because of time. Now, you trying to get all these strategies together and then come up with one.
Yeah.
the same thing, you out there, you should always, you should get to know that in trading, sometimes you don't need to always stick to one thing.
Yes.
The only thing maybe you can stick to and be consistent is risk management. But yes, for the trading mode and what should, that triggers that, you should always look at different things. And even some people at the end have come up with their own different strategies.
Yes.
And it works out for them because with the charts, it's a mode of reading daily and understanding the market movement. And so many people at a professional level, they tend to be carried away by the profits. They know there's a point whereby you used to look at making $10 as a very big thing, and then you've elevated, you're making maybe thousands or maybe in tens,
yes,
and then sometimes even in millions. So how do you describe that moment? And then as well, how do you advise someone who has just stepped into that situation or that moment of, you're now profitable, you're consistently profitable? How do you get to manage that situation, not to be carried away or excited and that whole thing? Because at least I'm sure you're there or you've been there.
Yes, there's always what they say, that is a come, it's a go. Is a come, is a go. So sometimes, you might become so excited because you're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
But like you just mentioned, if you have a poor risk management, it can carry you out. I mean, it can take everything away. You'll find yourself in moments of breaking all your gadgets, because of the loss. So I wouldn't really advise you to just wake up in the morning because you're seeing maybe the market is downtrending and you start selling immediately, or uptrending and you start buying. It is so good to follow advice from your mentor. I'm sure every mentor mentions this. Risk management is key. Patience is something you should always exercise in your life. Before you trade, it is good to treat it as a business. Don't just come, you see, even nowadays, people even playing games, they treat them as businesses.
True.
But there are days where you will just come and you just switch on your PC. As long as it is ready, your game is launched, you start immediately. But now, let's put that aside, because at first that's how maybe I treated it, which is not what I would want you to do, because I reaped the repercussions. So it was not good. And now I'm trying to tell you, a fellow brother and a sister who is watching, whether you're born again or not born again, as long as we share the same interest, trading online, it is so important to acknowledge patience, and then also psychologically, if you have issues, it is better to first stay away from the markets. Like let's say you have debts that are really haunting you.
No, before we get to that,
yes,
you've really you've really tried taking them through how it is, how the situation is. Now, your experiences, before you give them their solutions and all that, what are the common errors or the common mistakes that people do? And then, you as a person, what were those challenges that you faced? Or maybe there were errors and all that?
Yes. First of all, like I said,
or maybe that still, I'm sorry to cut you short. Is there a point in life of a trader, of you, or is there a point in life of Mr. Okirima, a trader, that you reached at and you regretted?
Yes.
Because you've told us different things, but then there is always that one hitting point, and you're like, man, this one here I regretted joining. And then I think it's why you can also carry on and tell us how the others, and then as well you can just straight dive into how anybody else can go about them.
You just spoke like a prophet. There's time I regretted, I think, 2 moments. The first one was when IQ held my money and they called it gambling. They want from you, but they will not want to give it to you.
Okay.
Then the second point was when these guys, I feel like mentioning the name, when they took my 27,000 US dollars, that is really too much, and I was counting on it.
Yeah.
And my life was different. Then those 2 moments I regretted, and I felt like this business is not a real business, but it was my fault. First of all, I did not read the company policy because after everything they sent me, I have everything in my email box. So I found that I'm the one who was on the wrong side, and I had to accept it. So with you who is starting to trade, it is very important before you sign up with any broker, read their terms and conditions and try to hold to that, because it will lead you into losing everything you had.
You know, there is a saying that goes, I think it's African or it's a general saying, that if you want to hide anything from an African, then put it in writing.
Yes, they don't like to.
So I think some of these brokers tend to, profiles tend to, twist everything into writing, and then for you who come excited and just dive into the market, you just end up going against the terms and conditions, and then after you've lost the money, that's when they'll tell you, bro, revisit the terms and conditions.
That's what they did to me. And I had from the time, because even my account manager, when he got to realize that I breached the no bonus rules, he said, I can't help anymore.
True.
Even the calls, he decided to stop them. Yeah, so it is very important to know the policies, the rules of the company you're trading with, because at the end of the day, they will hold this to you, and it will be an excuse. For them, they will not make a loss, but on your side. So if you are a starter who is struggling the way I was struggling, I would advise you to be very much careful with your hard-earned money. When you're to invest it with the right people who are going to, where you expect it back. And even if you made extra profits, you'll get the money back.
Okay. If maybe I can click out of what you've just said, or just to echo. For someone out there, you should always be this person who is always eager to know to know why you are supposed to do what you're going to do.
Yes.
You get it? Don't just dive in and then, play zigzag, because at the end of it all, the end results might either judge you or you judge it.
Right.
So the thing is, be someone who is good at reading and always want to know more, mostly.
Yes.
And when it comes to trading, at least you should always get to know that you should be someone who is always digging deep. I know someone that I generally named as a tutor. You get it? So the gentleman is always much into diving and always wanting to know almost every bit of something. Yes. So the same way, you as an individual, you should get to always read through each and everything,
right,
so that they don't get you offside at the end of it all. You imagine you've been trading, and then your account has accumulated some profits. I'm pretty sure you've already made some calls to in the village. Tell mom, this weekend I'm going to visit, and because you've already maybe initiated a withdrawal, and then only to realize your account is on 0. So you be so keen, your money. It's your money, protect it, and then as well, get to know how it is supposed to be protected. So that was just an echo of what he has said. At least me, I've already picked out something. I assume you too, you're already picking out something. So now, the challenges are there, of course, that you've already shared with them.
Yeah.
So you're already still taking them through solutions, yes, or how they can really go about these challenges generally.
So the first of all, is to understand also, it is so important to understand the pair or the asset you're trying to trade. If you're trading gold, try to mark, if at all you're like me, who started with support and resistance.
Okay.
First I did.
Are there pairs
Pairs.
or like things that you specialize in? Like, this is the only thing I do trade. Like let's say someone telling me I will trade UJ Monday to Monday.
Yes, yes.
Whether there's a setup. If there's a setup, I'll trade. If I haven't seen a setup, I'll wait months and months.
Yes.
Or you go general, but you have a mode of how you try to control our risk and all that.
Yes, I trade gold, mainly gold, and backed up with GBP, JPY, sometimes GBP USD, and then Euro USD. Those are my main ones.
Okay.
But mainly gold.
Could there be a trick? Could there be a hidden agenda as to why you do that? So maybe you also share it with someone.
Yeah, with gold, I wouldn't recommend gold for beginners because gold might surprise you. So
A backing and a roaring and backing.
yes. So for a beginner, I'll do maybe refer you to even GBP USD is not. I wouldn't really recommend for a beginner, but Euro USD. Try Euro USD. I think that one is quite better. Yes, yes. So, but gold really do back. But if you have a mentor and you have maybe also analysis, strategy that works very well with gold, well, go ahead, you'll make it. But also understand your trading strategy. Don't just say I'm a support and resistance or smart money concept, ICT, yet you don't know even the ethics of ICT. Try to understand, and then also applying what we call confirmations. Some people, they refer to higher time frames. Of course, they say, we analyze from a higher time frame, our entries from lower time frame. But you find someone basing on one time frame. Could be like on 1 minute, and that is where everything is happening. The analysis, the executions, closing, everything is there. But let me tell you, my brother and sister who are watching right now, the strength of an old man is not the same strength with a young man. Trust me. And that experience is always there. There's a big difference between these two. So if you refer to a higher time frame, let's say H4, and you've got your resistance, H4, and surely it breaks below. Now you come to the lower time frame, maybe 15 minutes or 1 minute, depending on what time frame is sweet for you. It is okay. Once you confirm and then you enter, you've just seen my trades. I based on a higher time frame. So when you base on a higher time frame and then you confirm on a lower time frame, it will never disappoint you. It will drop. At least you will get the first money so quickly before the next retest.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to advise you to always understand the pair you're trading. So, and also your strategy. If you're using support and resistance, apply each and every rule. When you again make for yourself rules, don't break them. Try to follow them.
Okay. So I think for today, we are to call it a day, unless you have some other specific tips. You know, everyone, as you know, as human beings, we always have some. You know, there's some tips and tricks that we always share once in a while and be like, this one is a unique one, so there's no how to go without sharing it out.
Sure.
And then you try to conclude, and then as well.
Surely it is there. And this is what I want to pass to every Ugandan. That Forex trading or online trading is a real deal, and it can make you really thank God for the life. Listen, just as you wake up in the morning, maybe you have your savings in the bank account, and you go to search or analyze businesses you can do with that money. Let's say 50 million. A person, a brother or a sister could come to you and say, you know what, you have 50 million as capital. use that money to start up maybe a school, could be a saloon, anything. In Uganda here, that's what we know as business. Anything that goes online now.
People are more versed with that,
Yes.
It's something they can touch, that's something they can always see on a daily.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, at least they'll tell you there are low what? Low risks.
Yes.
Low level risks.
Low risks. But here is what I want to say. Forex business is a really good business, and it can really turn up for you if you apply each and every rule. Just as you wake up and you start up something and you want to monitor to follow each and everything, this is the same way you should treat Forex business or online trading. Set up your goals, set up your plan. Don't just trade blindly, but try to lay down a plan and trade as per your plan, and you'll be a happiest person in life.
So, looking at the name Okirima, so I'm pretty sure there's a certain group of people that you come from or represent. So how about you try to tip them out on that, like using that language?
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they also want to know. There are those people who might not be well versed with, because most people teach Forex and tips in English, so at least you can.
I had no opportunity to grow up with my people.
Okay.
That's why I said I have foster parents, the Americans.
Okay.
Yeah, so apart from, I can't speak my language, unfortunately.
It's very okay. It's very okay. Or sometimes even we own names given by friends to our parents, yet we don't.
Yes.
Okay, you understand
but,
that.
Back in 2015, I went back, and that's why we are doing charity. Yeah. I went back to my home. I lost, my dad was killed, my elder brother was killed. I was the next, but I was still a young boy, and I was taken out. So I thank God for that.
That is emotional.
And surely, this is the blessing I am finding in Forex, and whatever comes my way. I don't know how my tomorrow will be. I can't tell, because it's only God who knows that. But I promise to serve God for the rest of my life. Because looking back alone,
where you come from,
yes.
Okay, so so for anyone out there who's gotten a chance to view the video and as well listen out, then you should count yourself blessed and opportunity, because not everyone comes across this. I've told you this, and I'll always keep repeating it, that one of the reasons, or one if not the most, people still blunder and still fail to make money out of Forex is because it's the common reason. Get quick. That's what they believe, that Forex is a get quick scheme. It's not. That's a lie. That is one. Two, it is because maybe you've want to learn the hard way. Yet you already have people that have learned the hard way, and they are willing to share with you and guide you through. So every time you get an opportunity to learn from the people that have earned or learned the hard way, don't hesitate to learn. Don't refuse to learn. Be someone who is really adjusting and willing to learn. And as well, from me to you and the gentleman himself, we are so glad to have shared this today, and I'm pretty sure he will come again to share with you in the next episode. But for today, we can just call it a ciao.